Diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, according to the Centers for Disease Control. Many more since the numbers were tracked in 1975. Good evening, everyone. I'm Doug Proffitt.
And I'm Renee Murphy. 1 in 68 children are diagnosed now. Compare that to 1 in 10,000 back in the 1970s. Well, the umbrella of autism is wide, and there's no one face of the disorder. In fact, what you think you may know about autism may not be the case at all.
An evening in the Metcalf house is probably a lot like yours. They like to prep lunches for the next day as a family and catch up. But what you may not notice right away is something that can be subtle but life-altering.
Sometimes the invisible disability is difficult because people think, she's just acting out, and it's not that. And so the more you know, the more you can help your child.
The Metcalf's 14-year-old daughter, Katie, was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder when she was about to start kindergarten.
When they sent us for testing, I thought they were just going to give us some suggestions on how to make her schooling more successful. So when they came back with PDD, NOS, the autism diagnosis, I was surprised.
I think when folks hear autism, you have a certain vision in your mind of what autism is. And that wasn't the vision that we had. It was completely different for us. When you look at Katie, and you wouldn't see that. And so for us, it didn't make sense.
Katie is social and talkative, which sometimes goes against what you may think autism looks like. Autism shows itself differently in different people. Some of the classic symptoms you've heard for years don't always show up. Autism spectrum disorder is an impairment in communication, social skills, and behavior, and can be extremely mild to severe.
It's definitely given us a different view of what autism is. I mean, and when they say autism spectrum, it's truly a spectrum.
Beth and Todd Metcalf tell parents if you think something seems different with your child, it's okay. Help is available.
It's best to know, and know as soon as you can. I wish we knew a little bit earlier.
The resources are there. You just have to access them.
That's what the Metcalfs did, and they haven't looked back.
And if you have questions about how to get help or where to turn if you suspect your child may have autism, FEAT could be your first call. Now, FEAT stands for Families for Effective Autism Treatment. Their phone number is area code 502-596-1258. They also have their annual 5K walk and run coming up on June 3rd at Beckley Creek Park. If you'd like to register for Outrunning Autism, we have you linked up on WHAS11.com, and there will be a discount available if you use the promo code WHAS11.
Let's check in with Chief